This
That
is
was a good
Soundbooth
one.
Theater Live, and this is the Cinema. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you, everybody, for being patient with us. We did have to skip last month because it was just way too hectic. But we are back with the same movies that we were going to talk about last time. We're going to be talking about these movies because they have some very loose connection to the audiobooks that will be actually that have already released by now.
Yes,
but
we have loose connections to shit we did a while ago. Yeah. Enjoy, everyone.
Exactly. So today we're talking about 3 different movies that we watched over the course of that month, which, you know, the worst thing about us canceling last time is that Ryan and I were on top of it and we did our homework so ahead of time. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be a little bit fuzzy in my head.
I know.
But I still, you know, remember the key stuff of the films, I think. We're going to be talking about The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. We're going to be talking about Dog Soldiers, and we're going to be talking about Mortal Engines. So, what should we bring up first? Who wants to elect a particular one to talk about first? Oh, by the way, thank you all in the audience for having watched these movies. I know you all did.
Obviously.
You had extra time to do it.
I had extra time even.
So of course you must have did it.
You must have. There's no question in my mind that.
Yeah, put ones in the chat if you did it. Put 2s in the chat if you are a failure.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Wait, who's
right.
EFAP?
Oh, another YouTuber. We did a reaction this past Saturday of Hills versus Babyface as doing a reaction to that awful movie Karen from several years ago.
Oh, okay.
So bad.
Did
so
you say
that's
EFAP?
Give me the minute.
Yeah, I was
I don't see EFAP.
In the comments it says, "Hey,
Cole Hauser."
What?
It's right there.
Oh, EFAP. Okay.
I just said it in a funny way.
Okay.
It was more like it's just EFAP.
Right,
really,
right.
You know.
Every fram a pause. Okay, I don't know what a fram is.
All right. Okay, yeah.
So what should we start with?
Well, I think
Dog Soldiers.
Because you didn't watch it. Dang it.
Let's get the one that
because it's a dog.
Yeah, Ahmed, put 2 in the chat. You.
What do we call? Okay, he was delinquent on watching this movie.
He was very delinquent.
But yeah, Dog Soldiers and Dog Soldiers.
This cover had nothing to do with why I was delinquent. This cover.
We are reviewing this in honor of Bunny Girl Evolution 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which we will show you.
Really, the only connection there is just transmogrification.
Can I just? Because I've been looking at this for a second, and
Cool Bunny.
Help me out.
Did he defeat this?
What's it
salamander?
sitting on? Oh, it's a frog.
Is that a snail?
Oh, a frog.
Oh, it's a frog. I thought it was
now.
a snail. A weird snail.
For a second, I thought it was like an angsty bitch, like with a hoodie on.
I didn't know what the fuck it was. Okay,
I'm not gonna lie, you got me like until you zoomed in. I'm like, oh, it's a frog, and then I said it like I know all along, but no, 10 seconds earlier.
Yeah, no, I thought it was like a giant bean with legs and arms.
Okay.
A jelly bean or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
regardless of our misunderstandings of the cover, I think it's a dope cover.
It is a dope
I think
cover.
the first cover has a wolf on it, so that lends a little bit more legitimacy to us.
Look at that!
We're just like we're doing the deep cuts.
We knew that we did that on purpose.
Yeah, and Bunny Girl Evolution is a series that's gotten a lot of attention. People really like it. Dory Sachs is our narrator. Sir Bedivere the Mad is the author. And the cast is pretty stacked. I'm in it. Ryan's in it. Justin Thomas James is in it. So, yeah. and Tess Irondale's in it as well. That's very interesting.
Yeah. And
so,
Jessica 3.
Yeah.
Andy did the music. Andy did the music.
Yep. So this is a really a stacked cast. We put a lot of effort into it. If you guys are interested in some bunny cultivation, I imagine is what it would
Bunny
be.
cultivation.
Then you guys should go check it out. Books 1 and 2 are both available on Audible. And I believe there's a big-ass store-wide sale on Audible right now, so now's really the time to pick up pretty much anything that we're going to be talking about today. So, Bunny Girl Evolution, go check it out. What was Dog Soldiers like? Who wants to lead this one?
Well, poor Ahmed, he can't join us.
He can't.
That really
it's
bums me
okay.
out. But you've never seen it, right, Jeff?
I hadn't seen it until I watched it for this. So
And had you seen it before, Ryan?
No, this is my first time.
Okay, you guys go then, because I've seen it multiple times. I almost rewatched it, but I didn't have time to rewatch it before today.
Yeah, I think my first reaction was seeing this guy. I was like, "Oh, Sir Davos!" I was so excited to see him.
Yeah. Game of Thrones.
Yep. For me, it was a really cool beginning. It's sort of slow, and it's sort of like, why is this a werewolf movie at first? But then, we start to find out. So it starts off with a bunch of soldiers that are doing like a training exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually stumble upon some real shit during that. And it turns out, well, actually, no, the very beginning is Sir Davos trying to convince the main character to kill a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a beginning even before that.
Yeah, there was like the
couple got
randos.
attacked.
Yeah, there were like the randos in the tent, and they're like,
Right. That's right. But
the classic horror formula. You have to like give someone you don't give a shit about and make them fodder, and that's the real story, so that we can blood right off the gate.
And so I think this movie is so the production a bit rough, but I don't know if it's on purpose. I know it's a relatively low budget film. And who's the director on this?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Someone that's like actually pretty big now, right?
Let me look it up.
Director. I don't even know her.
Come on.
It's Neil Marshall.
Okay, what else has he done?
Let's see. The Descent.
Oh, The Descent.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
this was before The Descent.
And
When he
Game
did
of
an episode of
Thrones.
Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
He did
And
too.
Westworld.
And Westworld. Hello.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wait, which
So,
episode of
yeah.
Game of Thrones?
Accomplished.
2 episodes.
An accomplished director that got some recognition, I think, for this movie. But yeah, it's clearly relatively low budget, and they eventually end up in a cabin, and it's like now a tower defense versus werewolves type of movie. Let's see. I would say the highlights of this were, I think, the actors.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Performed really well. The makeup for all the practical effects for the werewolves.
And the deaths.
Great deaths. Was there any CG at all?
Oh, I don't. This was like early 2000s, you guys.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't.
there's
If
still-
there was,
there's
it
still-
wasn't
Yeah.
super obvious.
Yeah, I think they mostly used prosthetics and puppetry.
And they were
Ton-
very sparing with how
I didn't
often
watch
they
it, and I'm going to
showed
say there probably
the
wasn't
creatures.
any CG in this movie.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. That was really refreshing. Everything's practically done. I think all the gore effects are great.
Oh my god, yeah, they look so good.
Yeah, and in general, the werewolves look good.
Ooh, that was a teeth moment.
Thought they were. I thought they were fantastic.
Yeah. It was. I think that it got a little bit slow during a certain part. I had some questions about how the house was even holding up, and I think there's a twist in there that didn't really work for me.
Yeah, the girl being
The girl being
like,
part
why?
of the family. That like
She.
this isn't spoilers because I know all of you watched the movie.
You better have.
But yeah, I mean, basically, by the end of the movie, you discover that, okay, these werewolves have been terrorizing this remote area of the country for a long time. It's actually a family that's been living in the house that they trapped themselves in. And the woman who led them to the house and protected them from the werewolves was acting like she was trying to get out of there herself, but actually ends up being part of the family. So
she actually was. She was not part of the family by actual blood. She had been turned, and she hated it. She wanted to be released from it, and she had the idea that if the werewolves are killed, she'll be released from this curse. Well, it ended up that wasn't working out, so she's like, fuck it, and she just, let them come in. So that was, I had forgotten those details about her. I thought, she just like brought them there and trapped them. So what was the point of all this, deception on her part? And then rewatching it again, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. She was actually trying to get away, and she thought these men were going to be kind of her salvation, and it didn't work out. So, yeah.
It just somehow didn't work for me. It didn't feel done well, and like you said, maybe if I were to watch it again, it would land better. But I just ended up feeling like, what?
Yeah, that was kind of a cheap.
Okay, yeah, lots of camaraderie in the movie. Watching each other's backs, developing a good relationship despite having a bad relationship through war. The main character and the guy whose guts were spilling out at one point,
Sean Pertwee.
Yeah, those two were at each other's throats for a while, but they end up.
Who are you talking? You talking about the Onion Knight, or are you talking about the commander who was in the bed and they had to do the super glue operation?
The super glue, yeah, they had to do the super
He
glue.
was one of my favorite actors.
He was great,
to be honest. And what really sold me was that first monologue that he did, that he was telling about like losing someone. They're all like sitting around the campfire and everything before shit really starts popping off. And I was just enwrapped. Like his acting was incredible.
Yeah. Oh, he's a great actor. Yeah.
But I think the budget
looks like it's dancing in this one.
I think that the budget is probably one of the best things about this movie, right? Low budget movies, to me, it's just always great to see how much can be accomplished with a low budget, and a good filmmaker and a good cast. So I think overall this was a fun movie. I enjoyed it, and I wouldn't mind watching it again someday.
It's one of my favorite werewolf films. I had forgotten. I've watched it multiple times, but it's been many years since I last saw it. So when I rewatched it in preparation for this, I had forgotten the intricacies of the plot as far as the Onion Knight. No, that's what I keep thinking of when I see him, the Onion Knight. So the whole thing about them being there, that squad that was there to do a training exercise, they were just bait for the Onion Knight squad, or the Onion Knight was sent there to try to draw out the werewolf because they knew something was going on. They knew these creatures were there, and that's what this squad that he was in was there. They're like I think he called them at one point lambs to the slaughter, exactly, or like lambs or something. They were using them to try to, so like it was like a government thing. The government was trying to set up this thing where they're going to catch these creatures. I had forgotten all about that part of it. So it was like, wow, I think I wrote in my notes, the more I watch it, the better this movie is to me. And I've always enjoyed it. Yeah, I love the practical effects, love the werewolves. I really love that they keep them in shadows often. And probably because, if you show too much, it's going to, number one, desensitize you, and number two, maybe show you how low budget the creature effects were. But I thought they were good for the budget that it was. Sashi said it was $2 million. The budget was $2 million.
Excellent. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Real quick, before we keep going, everybody in the audience, we need your scores 1 through 10. How did you feel about this movie, since all of you watched it?
So yeah, I don't have a ton to say. There are little nitpicks that I have about they didn't hear their vehicle being ripped apart just outside the door. They didn't question very aggressively the absence of the family. and soldiers not noticing her scar, but she has a scar on her. And to be fair, I didn't notice her scar until the last viewing I did. She has a scar on her from when she was scratched or wherever. But I think you don't see it till she takes off her top at one point. But I was thinking, why would she even do that and risk them seeing and knowing? Because now they've seen multiple injuries. The Onion Knight and Sean Pertwee's character both had big, huge gashes. So you think as soon as they saw something on her arm with the gashes, they'd be like, wait, where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
But I really, really enjoyed this movie. And I loved listening to it with my my earbuds. I was watching on my TV with my earbuds hooked into my Roku remote. And I just loved the sound of them just messing with their weapons, walking, like the Foley, or I don't even know if they did Foley. They might not have, but I just loved how it sounded in my ears when I was listening to it.
Yeah, the way that all of the actors moved, I would very much believed like they got good training for the way that they all interacted, communicated, moved. All of it felt very like special teams, yeah, or special ops, special teams. Felt very football to me.
So yeah, and poor Ahmed, you can't chime in.
Well,
he's enjoying looking at all of the.
Oh, look at it all. Oh, look at this one.
And the behind the scenes. Hell, they're doing what I do in pictures all the time.
Hey, look at this.
I mean, that looks pretty doggone good.
Doggone, that's nice.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way.
No, it was fun.
Yeah, it's a good one. One of my favorites. I like a lot of werewolf movies. I don't know if maybe I don't know what's my favorite because I like so many of them. I like this, Underworld, Silver Bullet, Bad Moon, even though Bad Moon's kind of, but I still really enjoy them. And this one, I just like it more each time I watch it. I appreciate it even more.
Look at this one. I have not watched it, but from your explanation, probably 6 out of 10.
Sorry, Meeple, we can't use that number.
No, you're not gonna use. You gotta watch it. Gotta watch it.
Gotta watch it. All right.
We got a
Cool.
score from Sashi. I saw
6.77. It's like all 7.
Yeah.
7, 7, 7.
3 sevens and a
6.7.
6.7.
Yeah,
So it's like a 6.9.
It's like a 7. Yeah. 69.
Yeah.
All right.
6.9. Okay, so I'm gonna give this movie a 7 as well. Like
These guys look like they give it a
10.
10.
Yeah, they're stoked.
They gave it a 10. These guys.
I enjoyed it as well. I think, yeah, 7 is just about where I land with it.
I'm gonna go 7.5 with the budget to effects ratio.
Yeah.
I think that's bumped it up a little for me.
I'm going as high as an 8.5 because
8.5.
Okay.
I've always really liked it, but rewatching it was like, man, this is actually so good. I
This
really
is the
like the
best of the
writing in here, and I
covers.
love the practical effects. So yeah,
I found the
8.5
best
for
of the
me.
covers. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
They
And
use
it
CG
happens
for
to
that.
be-
That's for
it
sure.
happens to be AI.
AI to me.
Okay, so what's our?
Oh, look at that! It's dope. Look at the soldiers of the teeth.
Oh,
That one's
nice.
pretty good too.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, right, that's a good one. I didn't even notice it. Yeah, because they're walking. Well, they look like they're walking away, but they're literally walking into the mouth of these.
All right, so our score is 7.66, and everybody else's score is 6.92. So I think you guys need to give this movie a better chance. Jesus. Oh, 6.8 on IMDb.
I don't agree with that score
But
at all.
IMDb is just wrong usually. So.
I mean, I think anything less than a 7 to me is
Something
kind of unfair, but I guess it depends on maybe you just don't like these types of movies, so I could understand if you would rate it down. I know I'm being overly kind to it, but I love it so
Yep.
much.
It's just your kind of movie. Okay, cool. So, lesson here. Go buy Bunny Girl Evolution on Audible.
That's what I took from this. Thanks, Jeff.
Oh, check this. This is not a werewolf book, but this bunny has red eyes.
And there's a wolf on the first book. So
There you go.
And it probably ate this frog. He's probably feasted on his innards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm pretty sure Sir Davos Seaworth is in it.
Werewolf.
He might be.
You'll have to check the cameo.
So, all right. What is next then? Out of the other two, we have.
Up next, we have. I don't know why I just jumped in, literally saying exactly.
Yes, Ed.
How about we go to Mortal Engines next?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, Mortal Engines. Okay, so Mortal Engines, we are celebrating the release of Empire in the Clouds, book 3 of Rise of Curse. I believe the first book is called City in the Clouds, or maybe it's Dungeon. In the
There's
Clouds.
Dungeon in the
Dungeon,
Clouds.
City, and then
something. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's state, and then it's country, continent.
Yeah.
So it's a super cool. It's a lit RPG. Yeah, Dungeon in the Clouds is book 1.
City in the Clouds is book 2.
Yeah,
So
for
they
some reason we have
upgraded.
the book 1 cover there for book 2, so we need
Oh,
to
do we? Oops.
fix that.
That needs to be fixed.
Yeah, and yeah, this is all on Audible, I believe. Yep, this is all on Audible. 3 book series already. I believe it's like a what are they called? A dungeon core. That's right, dungeon core lit RPGs. So like the actual dungeon or the Empire in the Clouds here is actually a character. And so if you guys are into lit RPGs that are dungeon cores, check this one out. 3 in the series already, written by David Weber, narrated by Justin Thomas James. I believe I'm in it. Annie Ellicott's in it. Who else?
And Dory,
Dory's in it.
I believe.
So
My eyes.
the cast is a bit stacked in this as well. So, and again, remember there's that Audible sale going on right now that's store wide. So if you want to get an entire trilogy,
And my cousin did the
it.
music.
oh right, yeah, that's right. Dane Bryant Fraser did the music. So yeah, give it a shot, guys, because it reminds us of Mortal Engines. And
Does it? I mean, really?
Yeah, it does.
sort of, you know.
Why did we not choose the one about Hal's Moving Castle?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Because you
Did we-
hate everything.
No,
Yeah.
I have actually seen Hal's. It's okay, but I definitely would have preferred. to
Well,
watch
I
this.
mean, we just picked,
yeah, I can't even remember. It's been
It
a
went
bit.
up to a vote. I think, yeah, it went up to a vote
Yeah,
with the audience.
it did.
We're a democracy here.
Yeah, so Mortal Engines. Who wants to start this?
I got this confused with Mortal Instruments when I said I had seen this before, which is
Okay.
another movie.
Oh, Mortal Instruments is
Okay.
about vampires and shit.
I don't even remember, and I remember
Magic
feeling
and
like
shit. Mortal
on
Instruments would be good for
on
for
Mortal
natural magic.
Instruments, but so I rewatched this and I was like, I don't remember this chick having a scar in the movie, because she had her face covered up and all that.
Yeah.
It's based on a series of books, I think, and I haven't read the books, so I have no way to compare it. It was okay. This one was the weakest of the movies for me. I didn't outright hate it, but this was the one I took the most notes on because I had a lot of nitpicks about it. Like,
And real quick before you go,
Yeah.
everyone, since you all watched the
Give
movie,
us your
please
scores.
put your score in the chat, 1 through 10. How did you feel about Mortal Engines?
it had some. I feel like it could have been so much better, but there were things the characters did that didn't make any sense, like the chick not using her boot knife when she was in a fight when she could have and should have. I didn't, and I'm talking about the Asian chick. And I felt no connection to her at all, even though I feel like in the book she's probably a really big deal. But
Yeah.
she just felt like a character thrown in there all of a sudden, and she just didn't. And Shrike, I was interested to find out who the heck was Shrike, and Shrike was played by Stephen Lang, which I thought was interesting.
Was
Which one is
Shrike the
Shrike
Terminator?
again?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, he was the
She was
Terminator.
basically Sarah Connors for half the movie.
Well, I mean, a little. I mean, the story is a little different, but I felt that the emotions. There was too much story to tell, and I don't feel like I had a great connection with these characters. Some of the emotions felt too forced and fast at the end, and like I said, didn't really get a chance to know the Asian chick, so she just felt like such a superficial character to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just it's just kind of
If the direction she was given was like try to look cool, like the character is trying to look cool, then she nailed the character.
Yeah, but she her character was just so, I don't know,
I didn't care.
Cardboard cut. You talking about the Asian chick? You talking about the main chick?
Yeah.
She was just like she jumps in. I feel like if you read the book, maybe you'd get a little bit more out of it. But she shows up. She you find out she's on the run or whatever. Because you see like posters of her or whatever, and then she shows up and it feels like it's supposed to be this moment, and it's just like, I don't care about you because I have no connection to you at all, and you look like you're supposed to be someone that's really badass, but I'm just not buying it. So I don't know. I felt just kind of this felt very lackluster to me. Like I said, the weakest of the three. I have a shit ton of notes, but I didn't even bother to compile them or organize them. I know.
So annoying.
It was an interesting world, but Hugo Weaving, of course, when he showed up, I'm like, okay, he's going to be a baddie, and of course he was. The whole thing with his daughter and him, I wasn't buying that relationship very much. Like it just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't flow well for me. So I was disappointed, but I was glad that it wasn't Mortal Instruments and I got the chance to watch something new. Because I hadn't seen it before. I legit hadn't seen it before.
I thought that opening sequence, I was to be honest, when it kicked off, I was like, such a grab start. I was like, I love it. I'm so thrilled.
Yeah.
And then it did just kind of go downhill.
Yeah, just like
it stayed pretty. It stayed like a very beautifully CGI. Like the shots were great. I think all the action sequences had a good build to them. You knew what was going on. But yeah, just in terms of like the overall plot and everything, it just felt a little pop culture picked over. Like it was like the carry and scraps of like a lot of other franchises to me.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah.
Generic
tropes and different things that are just like, okay, yep, that's clearly what's going to happen. But it was like a solid.
Shrike?
Yeah, that's Shrike.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was one of the cool parts of the movie. Just real quick, just gonna bring her up. I hate that in movies there's a character who's like supposed to cover their face because they have some hideous scar that makes them ugly, and it's just like, oh, she's just hot with a scar.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not disfiguring at all. What are you talking about?
It's not really that big a deal. Like God damn it, just make them grotesque. Like do the job. Like make us feel like, oh, put that back on. It's especially in a world like this where it's like post-apocalyptic and everyone's dirty anyway, and everyone's got scars, and then so she's just got this like, and it looks like, oh wow, that must have hurt, but like, it's not something that would make probably most dudes, again, especially in this world, go, ugh.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Another thing. Man, I wanted more of the big ass stuff, like that's the strength of the movie is the fucking is the cities rolling around, and like I wanted Mad Max like with fucking giant I just wanted that the whole time. All the human stuff just kind of falls flat. I don't really like, none of the characters were particularly interesting. Their costumes were kind of cool here and there. And yeah, visually it was pretty cool to look at. It seems like lots of imaginative world building, but
that was one of its strongest suits. I think it was like, it did feel like a lived in world, and like there was reason for things, and
the world was impressive.
The
writing just wasn't. The writing was just meh.
I wonder if the books are any better. If this was just not the best adaptation, or maybe they just needed, I don't know if this is only based on one book or multiple books, but it just felt like we didn't have enough emotional connection with the characters, especially certain characters that we should have an emotional connection with. So maybe it should have been split up. I don't know.
Also, like, I didn't ever quite get Shrike's, like, the rules surrounding him in terms of like, he is devoid of all human emotion, but then not, but then, you know, like, and he wanted her to become devoid of human emotion too with him. And then, but I was like, but this is all like based around sentimentality though, which is like a feeling. I don't understand
Like
what your
reverse
motivation.
Frankenstein.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, what's the motivation here for why you care that she broke her promise to you when you don't have feelings?
Because she decided she didn't want to die after all, but now you want to make sure she does. Yeah.
Hold on. How many ratings do we have already?
I see one on mine.
3, 4. Looks like we have 4 numbers.
Ballerina, did you give your score yet?
The greatest telephone. Of the greatest cell phone.
3, 4. Yeah, it looks like 4 ratings. Anybody else have a 1 through 10 to offer who has definitely seen this movie? Because
Everyone did.
Everyone saw this movie. Who's here?
I also love them. They're preparing for the final battle. Like there's this giant mech thing coming. They know what's happening. The Chinese people are about to be attacked. And then the thing starts heating up and they're like, oh, I think they're going to shoot the wall. I was like, the fuck do you? Yeah, of course. Like, did we not? Jesus. I was like, we've got some real tacticians behind that wall, man. Damn. They're like, everyone off the wall. It's going to blow. I was like, we didn't have to have anybody on the wall. But okay.
Plus, anybody else have stuff to say about?
I know Ballerina really likes it, but I don't think I've seen a score. Maybe they're not there anymore.
What up, Kronk? Who's Kronk? Justin Kronk.
What's up, Justin?
What up,
Kronk?
Justin?
All right. Yeah. Anybody else have numbers, and anybody else have anything to say? Ahmed, you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a different perspective on this movie that I took away from just like a political perspective, right? This is like the end of capitalism, right? This is like we've extracted every single resource. The countries have gobbled each other up, and in the end, they had to go to China.
Is that where they went? Oh, because of the. I don't even know what land this actually
They
is
were like,
at.
fine, we'll stop resource extraction. Okay, like after we've blown everything the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, it's so that's I guess that's one thing I'll say about the movie. But the movie was a little slow, and it did have like a lot of like pacing problems, I feel like. And yeah, it was hard to connect with the characters. You wanted to. And the way the movie opens up, man,
Yeah.
with the city and the fucking
And the chase.
the migrants and all the like it feels so grandiose. It feels so big.
Yeah.
But then it becomes really small. It's really weird how like it starts there and then it goes and then you end up like they're cannibals and like fucking all kinds of like crazy ass little crazy adventures, but at the same time still sort of a little slow somehow or paced a little funny. I don't know. It also had the big finale. Reminded me of The Matrix for some reason.
You
Why,
that
'cause
whole
Hugo
end
Weaving is in it?
sequence. You know, no. But yes, but no. But not because of him. But I just mean to say the big final battle with the ragtag crew, and they have all these goofy ships, and like it all felt very much like the Matrix. It was like trying to be this huge budget movie
just
that was gonna like
I'm sure it
rock
was
the
huge.
summer.
Yeah, that's
But
what
that
I
was
mean,
gonna
its
rock the
budget
summer.
must
It was
have
like
been
a
massive.
summer movie, but it just
I'm
did
gonna
not.
look up the
It
budget.
couldn't. It was deflated. Like it couldn't make it happen the way that it wanted to. I think that's how it feels.
I mean,
But
look how close
love
this is to Dog Soldiers. Come on. The budget was $100 million. I think it took a big loss. It came out in 2018.
I thought this was Peter Jackson directed, which
he didn't direct
was something I forgot
What,
to
did
bring
I
up,
just
and
like-
I was kind of
Oh,
disappointed.
I thought it was him
Yeah.
directing.
No, I guess he's
So
a
who's this
producer and
guy
a writer.
now?
Christian
I
Rivers.
didn't realize.
So it only
that.
made $85 million. So it took a huge
Oh, he did-
loss.
Oh, visual effects on King Kong. So he
What?
works
He's
with
only
the
directed
team.
3 things. Can you click on director or like go down and see his filmography? Oops.
Did I just mess it up by
I think
Xing
it
it
might
out?
have.
Oh no!
No, there it shows
There we go.
director.
Here
Okay,
we
hold
go.
on.
Minutes
Oh.
Past Midnight and Feeder, which is a short.
Okay, so
And
wow.
directed by
Why
Cedric
would they give him
Feeder.
something this big?
I have no idea. I mean, I guess he must have had the in with Peter Jackson, and they
Yeah,
just
well, I mean, he worked
Maybe.
on visual effects
Yeah.
for Lord of the Rings.
But it also might have been a problem just with the script. The adaptation might have not been very good.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
just
no,
what he had to work
it did
with.
seem, it did feel. You made a great point, Sin. It felt like the kind of movie that you had to read the book. You know, and then be like, oh yeah, it's
I
Billy
see
Bob
that. All right,
Baggins,
yeah,
oh,
exactly. Yeah.
and look at how they drew Cynthia. You know, like
Yeah.
that kind of thing. But if you just watch it, you're just like, I don't care. I didn't
Yeah.
care. You're right. The Asian, I feel like I wanted to care about the Asian chick, but I also kind of didn't.
Yeah.
All their like flying shenanigans, and it's like, oh no, you know, what's his name died.
You know,
It's like,
it
yeah,
always
okay,
like these movies a lot of times do suffer from like inconsistent stakes. Like, you know, like the sense of danger can feel off pretty quickly because they have to like, you know, sloppily use plot armor, and I feel like this also kind of suffered from that a little bit. And also, not only did he look like, but the main guy, like the whole vibe for the character was very much an Eddie Redmayne role, which just throughout I was so glad it wasn't Eddie Redmayne. Because
Oh, that's funny. He does look a little. He reminds me.
I think, but it's more of like just like the character of it. Like it would something that Eddie Redmayne would have been up for, and I can't watch Eddie Redmayne very easily. I think he's so overacty.
Yeah, he was in the Magical Beast, right?
Yeah.
The-
And he just
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think he was good as Stephen Hawking. He was good as Stephen
Fine.
Hawking.
Yeah, that's right. He was Stephen Hawking.
He was fine as that.
so, and he was, you know, and I think that give him those insane over the top shit then, and
We
like
saw him in that other
absolute
movie
awful
too. That movie with the Roman, the Black Plague.
Yeah.
He was.
Yes.
I tolerated him in that.
Yeah, he was fine in that. That's right. I forgot.
You can't hate him where they don't.
But
earn it.
I think that
But he was
picture
annoying.
sums
Scamander's
up.
annoying. This right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is like,
it's like,
it's almost the
no.
Matrix.
Just no.
Yeah. With the
It's
glasses
almost
and
the
everything.
Matrix. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy
that's
seems like an
funny.
important character. I don't know. You know, like
Sure
he
what?
probably in the books maybe he was like, you know, had a whole, you know, few chapters.
So
or
that's the
something.
dude from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, exactly.
And Bridgerton.
I didn't watch Bridgerton, but okay. I take your word for it.
I believe you, Ryan, but contemptuously.
Yeah.
That's
All
the
right.
way it does everything for me.
Are we ready to rate this thing?
Yeah, I gave it a 6.
Yeah, this silly nonsense.
That was kind of a funny joke.
Yeah,
I was like-
I wrote it down because I
Yeah.
thought, yeah.
Gods.
All right, I give it a 5.5. It's and most of that score is production.
Yep.
The actors were okay, mainly. There's a few good ones like Hugo Weaving. But like everything looked great, and I think the concept is cool.
Yeah, the thought behind it is fun.
Also, that first scene really, gives it like an extra point for me. But like overall, I was pretty much bored.
Yeah. Truly. Yep, I'm giving it a 5.
5, not 5.5.
Somebody's keeping score of your consistency.
Yeah, because we were talking about that not long ago, Enigma and I.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're keeping tabs on you, Jeff. That's it. You can't say anything anymore.
So what do you give it, Ahmed?
7. I give it a 7.
7.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you liked it more than we did, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty, I guess. I don't know if I can like necessarily judge it against how much.
So
you
that's
liked
a
it, but
5.5, a 5, a 6, and a 7.
Yeah.
I
The
didn't-
audience
I
gave
guess
it 6.5.
5.875 is ours.
Okay.
I can't believe
that
that
was
6
better than
point.
that was better than I expected.
6.1.
Okay, 6. So mine was a 6. It's almost aligned exactly with
Yes.
Yeah.
IMDb.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
just
almost want
meh.
to go down to 5 with Ryan because, again, thinking about the budget. Did we find out what the budget was?
100 million.
100 million.
And it only made 85 million worldwide, so it
It's-
took a
yeah.
massive loss.
It's still a smaller budget than I thought, so let's keep it.
Well, this was
5.5.
2018. So,
That's still a smaller budget than I thought, just from looking at it. So, I'll give it some points for doing a good job with the money. All right, cool. So the lesson here.
Oh God.
What
Why
is
does it
the
have to be a
lesson?
Empire in
lesson?
the Clouds is better than this.
That's
Buy
is
our
the
shit.
lesson,
It's better than the
so
shit page
go
you
on
want.
over to Audible, pick up the whole trilogy. Audible's having a site-wide sale.
You don't have to worry about this not being like the book because this is the book.
Yes, correct. Correct. Yeah, all right, the last one. Who wants to lead on the unbearable weight of massive talent? And by the way, this is we are advertising the legend of William O with this one. Also, R.I.P. Chuck Norris.
I
Yes.
know, doggone
Oh.
it.
Yeah. But the Legend of William O is a lit RPG, but it's kind of more about the character of William O and kind of like his journey. Well, actually,
How
Ryan,
is-
you
how's
tell
the
us.
legend
You tell
formed,
us
really?
more.
Yeah.
You tell us
Yeah, totally.
because you narrated the damn thing. This
Yeah.
is Necronomicon, by
Ryan.
the way.
Yeah,
You're in the know.
I gotta earn my keep here. Yeah, it does. It focuses on like how does this legend like spawn, and it's fun because like most of the chapter headers have the over exaggerated version that's getting spread around all the pubs, and then you get to watch what actually happens. And so how we got him to where he is, and it's so fun. It's like far and beyond my highest rated project in terms of just like consistently being rated at like 5 stars for everything. It's yeah, it's going real well.
All right. So, also, we have book 2 coming out next month, right?
That's
Yes.
right.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll be talking more about that in a little bit. But it is available on Audible, and the cast is pretty damn stacked for it as well. Let me look at it. We have Ryan Reed doing the narration. We have I'm in it, and Justin Thomas James, Annie Ellicott, Aaron J. Morton, who is this is like one of his first big acting roles for Aaron. Aaron's our lead composer, but we're giving him the opportunity to do some character work, and so yeah, this is a kind of a no-brainer, guys. Right now on Audible, it's sitting at 160 ratings, 4.9 across.
Wow.
4.9 for story, 5.0 for performance. And there's a bunch of extra guest narrators in it that you might actually get a kick out of recognizing if you.
Yeah,
if
we
you
don't
listen.
we don't list them with their permission, obviously, because they are like little small cameos. But we thought it'd be fun for everyone to be able to guess which one's which. So there are 9 people not listed in the credits that you could try to guess for it.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
the legends of lit RPG, if you will.
Yes, indeed. All right, so for the unbearable weight of massive talent, please share your numbers in there. I know all of you watched this one at least.
Wow. We
pretty
already got, we
recent.
got
through 1
two
through 10. Yeah, we got
fives.
2
Yeah, we
fives
got
already.
some
That's
low
really
That's
scores.
interesting to me.
crazy. This movie was excellent.
Yes,
I love this movie.
I love this movie.
I am Javi. Like, just, I love how it's this parallel of itself. It's very clever. Like, it just, if nothing else, it's very clever.
And honestly, it felt really nostalgic to me because it kind of felt like a return to the not quite slapstick action comedies of like the early 2000s, late 90s, like anything with Owen Wilson, Jackie Chan,
Yeah.
that whole vibe. And I think that they honored and did that well and modernized it.
Yeah, it's incredibly meta. I love watching Nicolas Cage, whether he's doing a bad job or a good job. I just find him infinitely watchable and hilarious. And so having him in such a self-aware role
oh, God.
It
was
perfect.
excellent.
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments is when Javi shows him his shrine to Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage goes in and he sees that statue of him.
Statue.
And
He wants to buy it?
he's like, how much did you pay for this? It's
like, "It's grotesque."
for this grotesque, disturbing image of me.
Yes.
He's like, oh, this much, and then he's like, I'll give you 20,000 for it.
I mean, that he was willing to kind of poke fun at his own self.
Yeah.
You know
in
what's
this
super
movie.
funny too is like I hope Nick Cage is nothing like the Nick Cage that is portrayed in this movie.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Like it's just like it's such an interesting and hilarious exaggeration.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
And just the way, like the way that he, you know, it's just very timely and feels true. The way that his career is going at the very beginning, he's like just taking on jobs, you know, just doing them, and then and you know, he gets sick of it, and like he.
he
The
just
way he's like,
ambushes
fine,
that
I'll go to a
director.
birthday party finally.
yeah.
And it turns out to be like this epic thing. And so, yeah, I was complaining on Monday about Pedro Pascal in Fantastic Four. This was perfect for him. This
Yeah.
role was amazing for Pedro Pascal in this movie. I thought, like, and I
so
love the way that the
vulnerable and
movie
sweet.
you know, shows him as this lovable dork, but still gives you hints that he might be this hardcore gangster.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of lead you on with that stuff. I love the FBI agents.
Oh gosh,
Is it
they were
FBI or
great.
CIA?
I think CIA.
Can't
I
remember. They were
loved them
Yeah, there was
because they were so like the one guy who's like, "Oh fuck," and then the lady who's like, "No, wait, we can make this work."
Nicolas Cage, I love you.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like there were any characters that were missteps. I really liked the cousin who was the actual drug lord. I really liked his family. Not the drug lord's family, but Nicolas Cage's family. I think they did a good job. The LSD scene was hilarious.
That's the
Oh, that
best
was-
part of
Oh
the
my
whole movie.
gosh. That was
That's-
so-
What a well
the wall.
depicted. Like, yeah, he could have just walked around. Yeah.
And it
The
was so
thing-
true to LSD.
Yes.
They showed
could
that
tell
in the
hyper-focus.
trailer, though. They shouldn't have shown that in the trailer. They showed that gag.
Did they?
And it was like,
oh, well,
yeah,
I
I
never
wish
saw the
they
trailers.
hadn't because
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
to get
well, I
people
know
in
what's going to
seats.
happen, and this is a really funny scene. And they just, yeah, but the acid trip scene is my favorite. I'm not hugely in love with this, but that scene was very, very funny. Yeah.
It was like the most unassuming pair of dudes that I've ever seen.
And they weren't doing anything. They weren't even. He's looking at us. Oh, yes, they are.
So good.
It was funny.
But like, another thing that I liked about this movie, someone mentioned me here. They were like, "Unbearable Weight made me think about celebrity and fandom of DCC." Jeff, how much do you need to get paid to go to a birthday party, right?
Yeah, how much would you?
But like, I can't lie. It's something that I feel like the movie kind of gives me a peek at my future, right? And
Oh,
how
gosh.
you know what I mean?
Say
Like how
that.
no. Like it doesn't like obviously I don't have to like go through everything Nicolas Cage goes through, but
You do.
still as
Oh, I
a
didn't
person
before.
that is in this profession and
Oh.
a profession that I think a lot of people try to put us on pedestals and stuff and like make us look more important than we are. Then we get used to that, and then what happens when we get old? You know, and we start going past our usefulness, past our, you know, our stature that we were in at the height of our career and stuff, and how to gracefully navigate it. You know, I think this is a prime example of what happens if you don't gracefully navigate it. You know, and so like for me, from a personal standpoint, it's like a warning, like, hey, don't be like
Cautionary
Nicolas
tale.
Cage. You know.
Yes.
So that was a really cool. You know, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of movies that are out there speaking to people in. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm in a Nicolas Cage position, but like this is a fucking macrocosm of what I may deal with someday. So
Yeah.
I think it gets personal points for me for that.
Yeah, it's very self-aware. I thought the whole thing about him talking to that guy that he played, the character he played from, was it Vampire's Kiss? With the leather
Oh,
jacket.
yes, and he's
That
like,
crazy guy was he would just go on. Yeah. Okay, so Jeff,
Nikki.
since I had seen the unbearable weight of massive talent and I'm proving DCC and there's a character in there, and I said to you, "Are you channeling Nicolas Cage with this character?" And you told me, "Yeah, you were," because it reminded me of that character from here, the dude from the Vampire's Kiss. The scene with the guns was really, oh my gosh, this just gets my hackles up every time. Remove that image. I'm still angry at David Gordon
why?
Green for ruining Halloween. Ruining the Halloween franchise.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the first note I wrote. David Gordon Green. Blah.
That one.
When it showed him, I forgot he was in here and he showed up again and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I had no idea who he was, so I couldn't.
That's
have had that
David. He
reaction.
directed 2018 Kills and Ends. 2018 was fantastic. Kills and Ends were awful.
Yeah,
His friggin' eyes
I'm
are
still
crazy.
very
I
angry at
hate
him.
it. I know, because the first one had so much promise. Sin and I could not be on
I love
more
this guy.
agreement in this.
They should have stopped it at 2018, but yeah, I will forever be angry at him. This movie, I remember when I went to go see it, because I did go see it to review it for the channel. I have a review up on my channel, and I enjoyed it, but I remember when I left the theater, I remember that I didn't feel fully satisfied like I thought I would, even though I didn't hate it. It's like it didn't reach the heights for me that I thought it was going to, which is kind of a bummer. But it's still fun, and I do like that it's self-aware and he's self-deprecating in it, about his character. Like this is a movie making fun of him.
Yeah,
Which
I mean,
is-
the hilarious
which is-
conversations
it's
he
a
has with
big
his younger
thing.
self.
Yeah, it's big that he was willing to do something like this. I've always liked Nicolas Cage. Not
Yeah.
haven't always liked every movie he's in, but yeah, it's fun enough.
Yeah, I think it understood itself and it didn't like stray too far from its own tone that it established. And
Yeah.
that's
It had a weird tone mix though. So it was primarily comedy with some, suspense and stuff. But
Action.
then you get the CIA chick gets killed. So it's like that felt a little bit of a mismatch.
Well, it was
for me.
it was a Nick Cage action movie also. Like
Yeah.
That's true.
that was
Yeah,
the
that's
Rock
true.
was like they showed the Rock and
Mhm.
like
Right,
that. So
but
he's
still,
supposed to
like-
have that action montage. Even
I
though,
guess it just felt out of place because everything else had
Yeah,
been
it was,
pretty
it was.
slapsticky, goofy, comedic. Like when he accidentally doses himself with that whatever.
Oh my
I
God,
mean, that's
that's
slapsticky
very
and
funny.
crazy.
That-
And
that's
then
this scene, yeah.
we get an actual person that gets murdered, like one of the characters in here. And so I remember that always kind of felt odd.
I'm glad
his
they did.
past self. Oh my god.
It's so awful.
The conversations with himself so fucking funny. Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah. Real quick, one more thing I wanted to mention was the meta nature of them wanting to make a movie together.
And it ended up being this movie.
Yeah. it ended up
Yeah.
Oh,
being this
right,
movie.
right,
Yeah, that's
right,
really
right. They're
funny.
talking about a movie, and they were talking about. No, that was nice. That was nice. How they would go on about what they wanted in the movie, and
Yeah.
and then it would happen in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether unbeknownst to them, and
Yeah.
I think ironically, I guess, right.
One more chance, everybody. If you've seen this movie,
Scores.
please do give us scores.
I think we've got
Yeah, we got five. We got a pair of fives.
Oh, we got a.
Also,
Oh,
Jeff-
dude, this pillow was in it.
Oh yes, yeah.
Ah,
I have that.
Oh,
you
that-
have
that was
pillow,
something
don't
he
you?
has. This pillow.
Yes, because when it showed this, I'm like, I think Jeff has that pillow.
Jeff, that was something. That was the one note for me.
I remember I would play with the because you swipe your hand
Oh,
across
shit.
it and it's like I was
Pillow.
doing. I was like, oh yeah, that's Jeff's pillow.
pillow.
I love that.
Grotesque.
Like yeah, like it was goofy enough. Any times that I was like maybe upset or like a little on like a plot point or whatever, it's because it was, I think, almost parodying that trope or whatever as well, or it could be interpreted that way because it otherwise it was so aware of itself that I was like,
Oh
okay, I think it was very intentional that they're like doing this kind of tropey shit, and so yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it was certainly an advertisement to go see Paddington too. My God.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
I haven't seen either of those movies.
I
I know
haven't
neither have I.
either.
We have to. We have
It
to.
is good. They are
Yeah.
good. They are good.
Okay, so are we ready to move on to ratings, or does anyone have anything else to say?
No, I'm good. I'll go
Got
first.
nothing.
I give it a 9.
Oh
I
wow,
like this movie. Yeah.
Wow, Ahmed, you really like this film.
Yeah, I
It's
do
really
like
good.
this movie.
8 for
I'm-
me.
8 for Ryan. I'm gonna give it a 9 as well. I think it's hilarious. It's so well shot. It's so well paced, and it's really intelligent and stupid at the same time.
Yeah, and it talks about cinema the way we like to talk about
Yeah,
cinema.
absolutely.
That's really it's a movie about movies.
It is
and
a
that's-
movie
that's
about
Yes.
movies, and I
They
find those to
ultimately-
almost always
yeah.
be really good.
That's
Like,
yeah.
like I mean, it's
fun.
Tarantino, right? Tarantino's all of Tarantino's movies are about movies, right? So
I gave it a 7.
7.
Yeah, the same as my letterbox score from back when I saw it. So our average is 8.25.
Okay,
Which
the
is pretty
audience
high.
average is 6.5.
Yeah,
So
the
you guys
audience
are
Let's
did
see
so
what
not.
the
wrong.
what the world
What
thinks.
Like,
the world gave it
incredibly
a
wrong.
7.
7. My score again.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
see,
but they're both
You are
wrong.
the average.
Both
You're-
very
Sin,
wrong compared to,
IW,
you know, what we
the
determined.
average. That's your superhero name.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess I don't know the audience. You know,
They-
I'm
yeah,
sorry you
they-
didn't like this one as much, but it's a guarantee that you're gonna like Legend of Willow Mo better. So go ahead and
that's what you should glean
I,
from.
lo-
this.
I love these segues.
Well, I
to
got.
the
Let's
book.
let's go look at this.
yeah. So
Oh,
This will be
look at
great.
if you were disappointed,
If you
in-
didn't like Unbearable, yeah, then you're gonna love
You'll
this.
love this.
Yeah.
But also, if you liked it, you'll also love
Also love this. Well, you're not supposed to say
it's
that
it's a
one.
win-win.
That was the obvious one.
all right. Okay, so
That's
we
funny.
have before we depart, we need to determine what our movies are for next month. What is the
Some
date
work.
that we are back for the next
The
cinema?
13th of May.
13th of May. Okay. So, what we're going to be celebrating are The Legend of William O2. That will be out by next month. And also, what was it?
Save Scumming.
Save Scumming.
Okay, Save Scumming is new. This is a Raven's Dagger book, written by Raven's Dagger. If you guys liked Dead Tired, same author. But this one is led by Annie Ellicott. And I'm in it. Ryan, you're in it, right?
How do you save a scum?
Save Scumming. Save
What?
Scumming.
They're not saving scum, sweetheart. They're save scum.
They're Save Scumming.
Save-
as in,
Save
okay,
How do you
it's a,
scum a save?
it's a gaming term, and it means that you basically save at
Right
a
before something
certain
hard.
right before something hard, and then you just keep trying
like
and
quick
trying.
save, like
fro-
a quick
yeah,
save.
yeah, exactly.
Like you cheat, you get as close as you can to the thing, and save is. Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's. Oh, cool. That's.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was called scumming.
Yeah, Save
It's
Scumming.
new to me.
Um,
All right.
and the last one was
Natural Magic 3.
Natural Magic 3. Okay, so Natural Magic 2 is already out. It just came out this month or last month? Last month. This one is written by Sierra Bloom.
Mhm.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep.
Narrated by Ryan Reed. Ryan has put so much time and effort and love into this series, and the third one is coming by next month. He's joined by Jessica Threet, Andrea Parsnow,
Mhm.
and Travis Baldry
Mhm.
in this series. And I finally joined the cast.
Yes,
for book
I was going to
3.
say for book 2, little tiny bit in book 2, she's introduced, but Dory Sachs joins us in book 2 for just a little bit, and then really blossoms into a big part of
Yeah.
3. So yeah, what a stacked cast, like with Jeff, Travis.
There you go again, Ahmed.
Damn it.
So other people have noticed. They're like, Ahmed, what are you doing? Because he has leaned
I
in.
know. I lean on my desk. Sorry.
Just like half of your face disappeared.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a brilliant cast and brought to life so beautifully by Guillaume Leon's
Music.
compositions for it. It's so insanely good. And what's fun too is if you enjoy, you get to go through all 3 of them, the style changes of the music as well to match like where they are in the world and that sort of thing. It's just chef's kiss to Guillaume Leon.
Yeah. So this is a cozy fantasy, right? Is there anything that you can think of that sets it apart from cozy fantasy a little bit?
I would say from the ones that I've read and narrated before, this one actually does have a little more action in it. So like I would say the first one is almost entirely cozy. There is a little bit of action. Second one, they ramp that up. And by the third one, it is hitting in a really emotionally impactful way. The author herself wrote a story very closely mirroring her own and her relationship with her mother who suffers from dementia. So it gets into some really beautiful and like heartbreaking and then heart rebuilding territory. Like it's obviously so personal to the author that I think it's beautifully written.
Yeah. All right. So let's come up with. We already met before
We
this.
did our homework.
And,
We
did
and
homework.
we did our
We did.
homework this time and came up with different movies to represent these 3 releases that are coming next month. So for Natural Magic,
we have
we
Enigma
have-
says cozy fantasy do Lord of the Rings extended all 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
so
Tempt me.
Natural Magic, our 2 options are The Father.
Even though that's not magical, it has
It's
to
not
do
magical, but
It's the
Dementia.
magic of dementia.
unless you consider
magic.
yeah.
oh god,
with.
that's so awful.
Yeah, it is.
Summary.
It is.
Awful.
Is it? Dude, you're like talking us out of it.
So my
the
father,
father
my grandfather had Alzheimer's, and it's absolutely a very
it's
depressing
horrible.
thing to
Oh
witness.
yeah, my
Yeah.
grandmother had it for more than a decade,
As well.
and my cousin Ben's mother is going through it now, and like has been for almost 10 years. It's
just terrible.
heartbreaking.
It is.
And so this is Anthony Hopkins playing someone
Oh,
going
Olivia
through that.
Colman.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
She's such a good actor.
This is bound to fucking destroy us.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm
Are we
I'm
in the mood
pretty
for that?
Psyched.
I'm always in the mood for that. Just
Yeah.
This guy's holding an Oscar.
I love it when movies absolutely devastate
Oh, 4 Golden Globes.
I mean, you'll love I Swear.
me. Okay. So there's The Father, and then also dark, but not like depressing dark. What is it called? Fuck.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth is the other option
Because magical stuff.
because magical stuff.
Fairies and stuff.
Laby. There it is. Yeah. So
Pants. Yeah.
I've seen this. I saw it in theaters when it came out. It blew me away, and still I don't think fucking
Guillermo del Toro.
I don't think he's topped this yet. I'm really looking forward to
Look at
watching
this
it again
fucking
with my
thing.
now mind. So
You've only
like,
seen it once?
I've seen it once as well.
I might have seen it twice, but both very close together.
But Ryan hasn't seen it at all.
Ryan hasn't seen it at all.
Look at this
So-
shit, Ryan.
I know. That's
We're
like
gonna need an audience vote.
It's terrifying.
yeah,
What
Well,
do
give
we
my
it-
want?
vote would be
Pan's-
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's
That's my
Labyrinth
vote.
or the Father.
This tall dude's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's,
okay,
he's
the monsters.
He's the
Yeah,
Pan,
he plays all the
and
tall
he's
dudes
the,
and all
yes.
the stuff.
He
in
also played
so
in The
many movies.
Shape of Water, directed by Guillermo
Yeah,
del
he's
Toro.
also in Star Trek.
We got 2 for Labyrinth, for Pan's Labyrinth in the audience.
I'm partial to Pan's Labyrinth. I don't think I'm in the mood to
3
see a
Pan's Labyrinth
depressing
in the
movie about
audience.
dementia.
I'll just watch it for fun on my own time. Then.
What, The Father?
Yeah.
Yeah, for fun.
For fun?
Yes.
For fun.
Sunday morning.
I have to
Okay, we
schedule
got
my
3
class.
votes for Pan's Labyrinth, no
I
votes
think-
for the Father so far.
No
Anybody
votes
else?
ever. I'm not voting for the father.
No, I'm voting for Pan's Labyrinth. too.
I would vote for Pan's.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
right. It hits all the
Pan's
emotions.
Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth is it is.
I already lived the father.
I'm stoked. Ryan, you and I can watch The Father and cry together for extra credit.
Hell yeah.
Gross.
And whoever
I
does
just have
this,
this
move
image
on.
in my mind of you two hanging on to each other and just
I
sobbing
know,
while you're
gross.
watching the movie.
While Anthony Hopkins just like pretends to be fucking crazy. No.
Yep.
Gross.
I'm going to go
Okay.
see Silence of the Lambs for the first time on the big screen.
Wait,
coming back.
Good idea.
You've never
good
seen
idea.
it, or you've never
I've
seen it,
seen
on the
it,
big
but
screen?
never on
Okay.
the big screen. It's coming back at the end of this
That's a
month.
good idea.
So
I'd love to
I'm
do
looking
that.
forward to
I'd
it.
love to
Yeah,
do that.
check your theater. It's
Okay.
coming. Okay, so Pan's Labyrinth.
Pad's Labyrinth. It is settled. All right. So our next book, Legend of William O2.
Okay.
All right. So we came up with 2 titles for this one. First was The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, and the first one is Big Fish. Well, you already brought it up. Let's just
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go with that
Big
one. Yeah.
Fish. I remember seeing this in theaters when it came out, and back then I was a fucking massive Tim Burton fan. And so when I went and saw this as a teenager, I was very disappointed. But I'm willing to give it another chance with my now mind, having already seen Tim Burton throw crayons all over the rest of his work from here on out. So it's something I've accepted, and perhaps I will have gotten over it by now, and I might actually end up enjoying this movie.
I've heard it's very good. I've just never been drawn to it.
IMDb's got a 7.9 on it.
7.9.
So
Yeah.
So there's this, and then our other choice was The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. For people who don't know what that is, it is a Coen Brothers anthology that is on Netflix. I saw it when it first came out, and I loved it. I love pretty much everything Coen Brothers, but this one was a big departure from what they usually do. How many actual stories are in this one? 5?
I don't know. I've never seen it. It's Coen Brothers. I'm not hugely crazy about Coen Brothers. What's the 7.2? Yeah, they're okay. Like Raising Arizona was fun. I like that movie. That's probably my favorite of all of their stuff.
Did they do Sweet and Low Down?
I don't know.
I don't
The
know.
one with Django Reinhardt?
Enigma says there's 4 stories in this.
4 stories.
But we got 2 votes for Big Fish.
Tom Waits is
already.
in this. And like lots of different actors. The one thing I really love about this movie is all 4 of the stories are very different from each other in tone. I think it's an excellent film, and I'm happy for it to be one of the choices here. So, audience, what would you rather watch, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs or Big Fish?
Right now, it looks like we have 1
Big Fish,
2
2 Big Fish.
Yeah, 2 on my
3
side.
3 fish. 2
1
big
fish, 2
We have 3.
fish, big fish.
Do we have any more votes? 3 Big Fish.
Hey, box office, how you doing? I would
right.
ask you to vote, but I bet you haven't seen it.
Ryan is not a nice dude.
Ryan is
Okay.
From
Very
Box Office
nice.
Brawler.
3 votes for Big Fish, no votes for Buster Scruggs.
That's
So,
it, Big
Okay.
Fish.
all right,
And then
all right.
finally,
So
let's
Big
do Big
Fish.
Fish. Last,
Save Scumming. I know
Save
what they're
Scumming?
gonna pick. I know
Yeah,
what they're
yeah.
gonna pick.
what
You're
are you
gonna look
typing
up
that into
Save Scumming.
IMDb
I don't.
for?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Okay, so our 2 options here.
My shit's
Our 2
crossed.
options here are
Well, Save Scumming is like a
Groundhog's Day.
repeat day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a
Groundhog's Day.
time loop.
Oh,
this is a
maybe
time
I'll be
loop type
wrong.
of movie. So or book. So Groundhog's Day is our first choice, and our second choice is Tom Cruise in
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. Right.
Low-key, I haven't voted yet, and I'm voting Edge of Tomorrow.
I
Okay.
love
Seen-
Edge of Tomorrow.
So
Yeah,
I
I've
have
watched
not
this movie
seen
a lot.
Groundhog's Day. It is a mega classic that I remember in the 90s was like just on HBO constantly and on all the TV networks constantly, and I just never watched it.
Surprised you haven't seen
Never
it.
watched it. So I'm a huge Bill Murray fan.
That's true.
And I feel like I gotta watch it at some point, so this is a good opportunity. Edge of Tomorrow,
everybody loves
I don't
this
know
movie.
why,
Everybody
but
loves
I've
this
always
movie.
been not attracted to this movie. But I'm willing to give it a shot. Everyone seems to love it. I've seen bits and pieces
Wait,
of it.
you haven't seen this movie?
No.
So you haven't seen
Oh.
this either. Okay, so
I haven't
I've
seen
seen
either of these
Groundhog
movies.
Day. I know Groundhog Day is
Oh.
like a lot of people love Groundhog Day, but I've never been
Dude.
like it was just meh
Edge
to
of
me.
Tomorrow is
But I love Edge of Tomorrow.
is masterful. I can't
Yeah.
explain it. It does something. It tickles me the same way like Aliens does in a way. I don't know. It's got like
Yes,
it's,
that's right,
it's-
Enigma.
It's pretty
Looking
great.
forward to that.
It's pretty great. But I'm happy to watch either. I've seen both.
Well, hold
I've seen
on.
Groundhog Day
1,
a lot,
2,
too.
3,
I know we
4
got 2,
votes.
3
Four
for
to-
Edge of
4 to 1.
Yeah,
right now.
For Edge of
knew-
Tomorrow?
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Actually,
I would
That
vote
movie's too good.
for Edge of Tomorrow over Groundhog's Day, even though
The
I've
movie's-
seen
Yeah,
Groundhog's Day once.
we don't go to our votes
This is
until
one
we
you
need to
we
break
want
it
to
down.
watch on
Okay.
the big screen.
They both have
You
the
know what I
same
mean?
rating
With
on
the
IMDb.
sound,
Yeah,
like
almost.
going. This is
No,
this
they're
is
both
that
Groundhog
kind
has
of a
8,
movie.
Oh,
and
8?
this
Oh, wow.
has 7.9. But I think I like this.
Yeah,
more.
but I think this one's more beloved.
2 to 5.
I suspect this one's more beloved than Groundhog Day.
It's based on a manga, so you guys
Yeah.
can see if you will indulge in your Asian bashing. Sashi says.
Thanks, Sashi.
Oh, you know what? They're coming out. They're
Flip the
coming out with the actual manga. It's the one that was called Everything Is Kill, or what is it called? But
I
it's
don't
really
know.
weird and different than this. And they're gonna do the actual anime of it.
This used to be called.
All
It was
all-
also called Live, Die,
all-
Repeat, and then
Yeah.
they ended up going with Edge of Tomorrow.
Why?
I think
though?
they went the slogan and
I don't
all
know.
you need is kill, right? This is
Maybe
this is
Live,
what
Die,
it's based
Repeat.
on, right?
Is it?
All you need is kill. I think this is the original. And they did it in like a Mobius kind of style. And I don't
Ooh.
know if this came out or it's coming out.
That looks
But
crazy.
I wanted to watch
That's
wanna
a
see
time
that.
loop. That's interesting.
Death and Rebirth. No, this is the anime. This is the manga I think it was based on. If I'm not
So am I
mistaken.
the only
and they
one who
ended up
hasn't-
making this. This is newer. They just
I the-
made this.
Okay. Am I the only one who hasn't seen Edge of Tomorrow?
correct.
Okay.
Maybe, but that's
Wow.
okay because we the people who
It's-
have seen
it's-
it love it so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Good.
we want you to see it. I
Cool.
want you to
All
see
right.
it.
So these are our options, guys. These are our movies. This is
Wow.
your homework, everybody.
Yep.
Edge of Tomorrow in honor of Save Scumming coming out next month. Big Fish in honor of The Legend of William O2 coming out next month. And what is
Pan's
the
Labyrinth.
Pan's
Labyrinth in honor of
I really want to see how long you do that.
Natural
I was-
Magic
yeah.
I'm so
3
distracted by this
coming
thing
out
right
next
now.
month.
I want to see this. I want to see All You Need Is Kill. This crazy ass Mobius shit. Looking Mobius.
Yeah, don't play the trailer. They'll ding us. Okay. All right, guys.
Alright.
So you have your marching orders. Go watch these 3 movies. Be prepared to bring us a number rating from 1 to
Prequel.
10 when we ask for it from you in the chat. And yeah, go buy the 3 audiobooks that we were already advertising on this particular stream.
You sound like a robot. What is that? Go get the books that we are advertising.
Yeah,
on
go
this
get the
stream.
books
It's like
we're
Codeheads.
advertising on this stream.
Fucking Codeheads.
You guys shit. Thank you.
Go buy those books, y'all.
Next time, might watch the videos.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for today.
Thank you for
Thank you
being
all
here,
for coming and
everybody.
hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Come back next month. And yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.
We love you.
We love you. I love you. Bye, audio. Bye.
Welcome to Soundbooth. I love you.